Well, it sure has been an interesting turn of events in the last few days. The community crumbles like a house of cards. Wonder who is responsible for that mess. Jesus prophesied all of this, given he is the one making changes outside the Bible. I will huff and I will puff and I will blow your house down or in. Doesn't really matter how. What matters is who, and that is the wolf. The wolf has blown down the walls of the Christian Mandela effect community. Once again, shady business has gone on behind closed doors. People have been betrayed. Division has once again occurred, and the reason for all of us to be here together has been made a lower priority. Stop playing victim, Cat. This message from Sharpest Blade is a message you needed to hear. Nobody is conspiring against you. You are just being put in your place for what you should not be doing. To any of us. Ever. If you cannot see that you deserve this dressing down from Sharpest Blade, you truly are blind. Willfully blind. Because it's so obvious. But if you actually addressed it and saw your errors and repented, and if this was all worked out in the fruits of the Spirit, it would be a step in the direction of showing the enemy we know what he is doing. And we're going to put a stop to that. We're going to reverse what he has done. We could all look at this as a lesson. We could all unite together against him. We could all align and get our message straight. We could all trust one another in trusting who Jesus chose to see this. We could all start acting like Christians that Jesus could be proud of. We could start operating in love. We could all rise up against the enemy with this important message of truth without telling anyone they are not saved, are wicked, or do not follow our Jesus. Our Jesus makes himself available to everyone, and he meets people exactly where they are. This new prayer on Kat's channel, it's a real big problem. Evidence. There has always been a real big problem with this. It is idolizing her. People have to stop idolizing Kat. Stop preening her in comments. Stop making her feel more important than everyone else. Stop making excuses for her, like as though she is exempt from being accountable. This prayer is like putting a crown on her head and making us all bow at her feet. She's just one of us. On the other hand, others have to stop punishing Kat for not being perfect or making out she is from the enemy because she is not perfect. To say that, you are blind also. EYA is clearly anointed by God to see these changes and speak of them. There is a push for Kat to be accountable for her actions against others, and she should be. Brant and I have suffered every day for 5 years. That's 365 days times 5. Because of a contribution from EYA that was so disturbing and so cruel against us. It has been done to others, and now it is brought to light once again. Don't run away, Kat. Face the music. Listen to your brethren who are fed up. We are not your enemy. We are just brethren, awake brethren, that are fed up with some of the things that you do that you should not do. For example, stop shutting the door of the kingdom of heaven on the church and on the awake brethren you decide to outcast. Stop doing it because the Pharisees did that, and Jesus made it clear it was wrong to do. Protect not just the truth, but all those with the eyes to see truth. Jesus once told me he was going to take you down a peg or two, Kat. I can see he's true to his word. July 23rd, 2001, Jesus said to me these 2 lines. Kat will be brought down a few pegs. 3,582 landed on to hide, not wanting to face the truth. 2,053 peg. I didn't even know the word peg would be in Strong's. But there it was, confirming what Jesus told me. And what has Kat done in response to this mess? She is hiding, just as I was also shown. So these 2 lines I was given years ago are accurate for what is taking place now. Jesus speaks to me in code, which is a gift that should be respected. Sharpest Blade has the gift of Bible codes that should be respected. The enemy has come after both of us through Kat in circumstances of a group betrayal. Wake up to what is happening. Anyone who has additional spiritual gifts, the enemy is going to come after, even harder than what he comes after EYA. Like Lydia said in one of her latest videos, please stop. We are sick of this nonsense.